even the paranormal people that have come to do the research, and they walk away scratching their head, going like, I don't know if I want to come back.
Really?
Because there's things that happen that they're not explained. And I think the most bizarre thing that happens there is there will be two of me or two of Terry or two of somebody else that comes to visit.
Are you talking about doppelgangers?
Well, doppelgangers are kind of like that.
No, and what I mean is, I had never heard of. I know there's doppelgangers out there. Like there's somebody that looks like you, right? Or looks like Mike, or looks like me.
Right.
What I mean in the doppelganger sense of how I'm saying it now is the doppelganger phenomena of there is somebody that looks exactly like me. People see me in town. I won't respond to them or say anything. And Mike comes up to me, 2 weeks later and goes, "Hey, man, the hell, I saw you, at the light, and I waved at you, and I know you saw me, and you just wouldn't wave back, and I know it was you. It was your car even. Sometimes it even goes that far to, it was your vehicle you were in."
Right.
And the doppelganger doesn't respond, and the person that's being accused is like, "What are you talking about?" So you mean instances like that happening?
Yes, and it's, well, the most recent one, Terry is just coming back from Serpent Mound. She goes up there every day, walks around, prays, and she saw me working in the corner of the yard on some mushrooms that were just carved, morel mushrooms. And I was standing there with the carver, and it was hot. I had a towel around my neck. And she pulls in the driveway, and there's cars in the driveway, and the shop door's open. He goes, "Oh, my gosh, there's nobody in the shop. I've got to go in there and, wait on these people," because that happens.
Right.
And she goes in the shop, and there I am behind the counter waiting on people. And she said,
"What?
You're out there in the yard." I go, "No, I'm right here."
Wait.
So
Sorry. You were outside the shop.
right,
Terry shows up
right,
and says nobody's in the shop.
right.
She goes in the shop. Mm-hmm. You're in the shop, but you're not in the shop.
Right. I'm in the shop and I'm out there.
Did she talk to you in the shop?
Yes. Oh, yes. That was me in the shop. Now, what was out there, where the carver was at the mushrooms,
Was not you.
was not me.
The one at the mushroom carving wasn't you. You were in the shop.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was the other way around for a
Wow.
second. So
Yeah.
the one
I'm
out by the
following that.
mushroom
Yep.
carving, who saw you out there?
Terry. So, and that's happened multiple times. And
Did anybody else witness the other you with the carvings?
No,
Okay.
not that I know of. Now,
is
it's happened numerous times, and it's. I think it has to do with splitting of dimensions,
Yeah.
and because I've been out there before with that guy. All right, it's like maybe
Right.
it's being played back.
Yep. It's
Or
like
it's-
recorded, energetically recorded, and then all of a sudden you're seeing almost like a
memory.
hologram or the holographic playback.
Right.
What if it's actually like you're
Bending-
saying with universes?
Bending space time. It's that area kind of, and we'll get into some of the.
What if it's different realities? What if it is you from another
Right.
plane of existence?
Right.
splitting out there, too.
Another example was Terry. We were getting ready for a sweat lodge, and Terry was inside the shop, and she was dressed. She had just had her plain street clothes on. She was in the back, sitting at the desk, talking to people. And Frank, the son-in-law, he had to go to the house to get something for a customer. And he goes down the walkway, and the sweat lodge is sitting right there. And he didn't think anything about it, but Terry was out at the sweat lodge directing people to do things. All right, in regalia, full regalia. And he goes in the house and he comes back into the shop, and he looks at Terry and he says, "You were out there. You're out there dressed in the sweat lodge. He says, "But you're back there. You're dressed differently." Terry says, "I've been here all the time." Well, it made a believer out of him.
Whoa.
So did he, after he saw her there, did he
No,
to go back?
he didn't go back out.
He's probably freaked out like I would have been.
Yeah, it kind of changed his perspective about what we've been saying.
Yeah.
And but that's happened. It's happened numerous times, and it's even the paranormal people that came to investigate. Good example. They came. There's 6 people, and they had 3 teams broke up, and one of the teams was upstairs working, and Terry and I are sitting on the porch. It's in the evening. They have the house wired for sound. The road noise was real low, And the one gal comes downstairs and opens up the door and walks out on the porch and then walks down the steps. And Terry says, "How's it going up there?" She'd been up there for like an hour. She didn't say anything. She walks down the front lawn, looks around, turns around, comes right back in the house and goes back upstairs. An hour later, her and her mom came downstairs. They're standing on the porch, and Terry says, "How come you didn't talk to me when you came downstairs?" And she goes, "I've been up there for 2 hours." So it happens.
I got chills.